We're taking a look at the 2023 PSAC Indoor Track and Field Championships hosted this year by Bucknell University at Gerhard Fieldhouse. We're with Coach Osanitsch taking a look at the women's side. And Coach, thanks for joining us.
Always a pleasure, Bill.
So, in a way, it's kind of fascinating that we're headed back to Bucknell for another time because that's a normal home for us during the year.
So it's really our second home. So.
What's the preparation been like for leading your team up to that and with the new venue this year?
Well, first of all, we're ecstatic that Bucknell was nice enough to open its doors to help us out and give us a neutral site. So we're really excited about that. It's a great facility. It'll be an awesome experience for the student athletes. And we're really looking forward to it, and it should produce some very fantastic performances across the board.
How has the team been looking these last couple weeks, prepping, getting ready for this moment of the season?
We're doing well. It's, you always have the nicks and bumps along the way with illness and injuries and things like that, but everybody deals with that in sports. So, but overall, I feel generally our health is good, our mindset is very good, and our taper seems to be right on. So I'm excited for our preparation. I think this is the most well-prepared we've been in a while.
And taking a look at it, just from year to year, there's always ebbs and flows and cycles, but it seems like that you've had a lot of resurgent performances from some people this year and some new additions to the team. It'll be exciting to see. We'll go down the events in a minute, but just you have a dynamic mix of talent that's looking to try to compete for you this year.
It's really interesting year this year, Bill. We had without a doubt, probably in my 19 years here, the largest recruiting class we've ever had this past year. So. It's definitely a lot of new faces, so there is a little bit of reliance on young, inexperienced athletes, which will make it interesting. But at the same time, without them, we wouldn't have a chance, right?
Sure.
So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how they do on the big stage and how the blend goes. But we're still stacked with some really great veterans who have done the job before, have done a great job of getting these young men and women ready. And it'll be interesting to see how it all unfolds.
And as we start maybe taking a look at some of those event groups, one of your places where you do have veterans is your sprints. And you have the sort of the war horses of the Leah Graybills, and you have transfer Leah Serrano.
Yeah.
And you have, between going up to 400 even with Caroline, you've got some people who have experience with some others trying to chip in.
Absolutely. The sprints core is definitely probably one of the heart of the women's team. Without a doubt, you have Leah Graybill, who is just having an unbelievable year. And one of the premier things that's going to be watched this weekend is that 200.
Yep.
With her and the fantastic
Devon Franklin,
talented woman from Cal. She's just incredible. To watch them battle out in the 200 will be a lot of fun. So we're really excited about that. The addition of Miss Serrano has been fantastic. She's an incredible talent, incredible teammate. Really excited to have her. And Alyssa Wirt, one of our freshmen who's coming, has really gotten the job done and has just fit in so nicely and will do well and really solidify that 4x4 for us. And then Caroline's really trying to get that first championship in the 400, so we're really excited for her.
As you're transitioning more into sort of the mid-distance and the distance squad, you've got a couple of veterans there. Kira Gerber, going at it again in the 800 mile. And Isabel Golger. But then you also have some other people like Kelsey Hull who are newer to the mix.
Absolutely, Kelsey's energy is just off the charts, and she was injured last year as a freshman, so we're so happy to have her back. And we're a lot more solid in that area, the mid-distance, led by Gerber, Kelsey Hull, and then Golger, Weichert in the 5K. We have people, which is really exciting. So, any points we can pull out is what we're looking for. So we're really excited for that group. They've been very positive. They've been very excited. We put together a pretty solid DMR. So looking forward to that.
And in the hurdles, you've got Sasha back for her second go-around in that event. You've got Melanie Barger, too, who is making her debut.
Yeah. Sasha looks amazing. She's really close to breaking the 9 barrier in there, and Barger has made leaps and bounds here as a freshman. She's really developed, and we're really hopeful that she'll be a finalist. So we're really solid there with a 1-2 punch, which is what you need. You need to have more than one person usually. So really excited with what they could do.
Jumping around the field a tiny bit, though, we just mentioned Sasha in the hurdles, and obviously she's a dynamic jumper as well. She's the defending champion in the triple jump, and she's looking to make an impact in the long jump, and the long jump will be a specifically exciting event for us with her and Sarah McKee.
Yeah, we aren't really deep in the jumps of the long and triple jump, but we are top-end talent. You've got Sarah McKee and you've got Sasha Lee at their very best right now. Sarah is jumped 585 last week. She looks amazing. Sasha looks amazing. Her legs are fresh. Looking to defend her triple jump title. So we're really looking for big stuff from them, and they're veterans. They know how to get it done. So I'm excited. I'm really excited for them in those events.
In the high jump, you've got 3 women who are looking to try to score, and they're making their first appearance at the conference meet. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Very excited. I haven't had a high jumper score in a high spot in a long time. So our freshman Allie Richwine's just starting to figure things out and coming around. She had a really good week last week leading into her taper. So I'm looking forward to that with Nora and Kayla as well. So yeah, again, trying to be a balanced team out there to try to win a championship as far as that goes.
In the pole vault, you've got a couple entries there as well. Ellie Kuhn's it's her 3rd go around.
Yeah.
She's going to try to crack that top 8 as well. And they've been coming along, and I know even in specifically Ellie's case, she's been improving her PRs the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, a tough event, a lot of great pole vaulters in the conference. But at the same time, Ellie has had a fantastic senior year, and Katie McNesby, a freshman, is just starting to get on bigger and bigger poles. So again, their development has been a lot of fun. So I think they'll be competitive and look for personal bests in that event.
In the throws, you've got the shot and the weight, and you've got 4 people who are going to be making their debut at the conference meet, and a couple of those specifically have been really progressing well over the last couple of weeks.
That is really an area where we had a lot of turnover. We lost 2 of our best throwers in the graduation last year, so then we knew that area would be young and inexperienced. Our coaching staff has done a great job quickly developing these athletes. Peyton Bauer now close to the 41-foot mark. That's fantastic for a freshman. The shot put in the conference is loaded this year. I think that puts her at 9th seed.
9th.
I mean, I think we have 12 women close or over 40 feet in the shot put. I mean, wow. I mean, that's just fantastic. So that's going to be a tough event to find some points, but Peyton can put it all together. And Shannon and Deja will be making their debut and having the ability to maybe look for a PR as well. And then Ashley Adams has done a fantastic job in the weight. I think she's right now around 16 meters, and is in the top 5 right now as far as seeds. She's just every week she seems to figure out something more and something more with Coach Free's coaching, and it's exciting. We went from not really having anything on paper to having a possible point score at the conference meet. So, again, trying to be a balanced program is where it's at.
And last but not least, you have 3 young multis who are looking to just put it all out there this weekend.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this group. Nicola Pouget, she's only the 7th seed on paper. She is not going to be the 7th seed. She was coming off injury and illness when we just slapped a multi together to get her qualified. And you can see by her open performances, she's getting stronger and better and faster. I really think she's going to be at the top of the leaderboard in challenging for those top 3 spots, without a doubt, at the conference meet. And Kylie and Macy being a freshman, Kylie being a transfer, they have really picked up on the training, and they're, again, looking for personal best and moving up a little bit. But overall, I'm very, very excited.
And then last but not least, as you're looking at it, it's always a competitive conference. This is a team that, in our case, that has not won it in a couple of years.
Yeah.
And we're looking to try to get back on track, but there's several other teams that have to fight to get to that mix. There's a lot of teams in this.
Yeah, it's really... Last year was disappointing, and the women on the team will tell you that as a team there were some great performances individually, but as a team we did not perform well as a team, and I know that really left a sour taste in our mouths. We've won the most indoor championships. We want to get back there. We want to be a factor again, and I think we've done that this year. I think the mix of the rookies and the mix of the veterans, we're there. Teams you should be looking at the top, I think there's a lot of them. I think there's 4 teams that are really in the fight. I think we're in there. Burrow's going to rely on their incredibly talented distance squad again, like how they won it last year.
Yeah.
They also have a great multi who will score them a lot of points and may be able to double back in an event and score there as well. Slippery Rock as well. Slippery Rock is going to be there. They always are going to be there. They're a well-coached team. They will figure it out, and they will be there. You never count out the Rock. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then East Stroudsburg has some talented individuals. Fantastic throw squad right now. Talented jumper, talented hurdler, talented sprinter. They have some individuals that they may not be a complete team right now, but they have enough individuals that if they can put it all together on the same day, they'll have a chance. So the women's side is a little bit more wild, wild west, wide open, and it'll be exciting, and it'll go by event, and you could finish first or you could finish 4th or 5th. It's just going to depend on who's going to show up that weekend.
It comes down to those 2 days for sure. Saturday and Sunday at Gerhard Fieldhouse and Lewisburg at Bucknell. The 2023 PSAC Women's Indoor Track and Field Championships. Wishing the Raiders the best. Coach O, good luck this weekend.
Thank you so much, Bill. Appreciate your time.